be real with it. Yeah. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, KB. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you
Hey, what's going on? This is EJ Uno, and I am back again with another storytelling. I know it's been a minute. I can't remember the last storytelling I did. I guess I would have to look inside YouTube, my channels, and see what it was, but I can't remember the last time I did one. Let me bring that one up close. So, I think I pretty much got a real good one. This one's really good. So, well, before I get into it, yeah, I know I've been doing some like unboxing of some cell phones, and I did like a prank or whatever against my ex or whatever, and storytelling. I just been really meaning to do this. I've been really meaning to, because I love my storytellings, and I know a lot of people like my storytellings. This one is labeled, what is it? This one is labeled "Why Lie?" It's why lie? You know what I'm saying? So, so it's wild. I'm gonna break it down from story to story, because you know what I'm saying, I was looking for a good storytelling to tell, and I was like, you know what? Why people gotta lie about things? Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? I have lied about some stuff. Like, I mean, I take some stuff back to the store and say, hey, it don't work, and it really works. You know what I'm saying? I lie about some different stuff. I mean, I'll be at work and I'll be like, hey, I gotta go do this. You know what I'm saying? This is something to get away. I mean, some silly, stupid lie or whatever. Nothing that really like is really gonna hurt anybody or hurt the surroundings around me. But wait till the story. I have to tell you, it's crazy. It's crazy. So then, okay. How it breaks down. Okay, so it was this female that I met. Okay, I ain't gonna put no names out there, but she know who she is. Okay, so I met her. Me and her, we were kicking it for a while. You know what I'm saying? Got along and everything. We were so cool. You know what I'm saying? We had like a little thing going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Never crossed that line of being like in a relationship, nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? We were just straight like, you know what I'm saying, like cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like I could laugh with her, talk to her, be smart ass with her, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It was never no problem, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We used to work together when we split part ways, and she went to her job, I got my own job. We still stay cool, whatever, stuff like that. So then and just like other females, you know what I'm saying, like my ex, the one you guys be seeing my ex on or whatever, my ex on my videos and all those stuff. I mean, I got love for her. I got love for her. I mean, I'm in love with her. I got love for her. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret to tell. I mean, it's 5 years. It's more to just, when I say my ex, it's more than just what I'm saying out there like that. I mean, it's more to it. But a lot of females that I get involved with, they be asking, and something I have like stopped right now is like they have always, you know, I hear the same thing. Why you always want to keep on with your ex? Like, what does she got? I mean, to offer to the table? I mean, if she got a lot to offer, why you guys not together? You know, I keep on, people keep on trying to, you know, run into my head. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's really just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of basically that kind of saying of, it's like, if you ain't ever walked in the shoes, then you don't know what I've been through. And that's what I mean. It's like, you never walked in, like, I never walked in your shoes, you never walked in my shoes. So you don't know where, like, me and my ex have been. Well, you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with this woman for like 5 years. So, I mean, it's, you know, it's time into that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of other stuff into that. Maybe one day, like, maybe I can sit down with my ex, and then maybe me and her can, like, actually put it out there. You know what I'm saying? She's not really a camera person, but maybe one day that could probably happen. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because this is the reason why why I labeled this why lie, because it added to it. You know what I'm saying? It added to what I'm about to tell. So then, me and her, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like I said, getting back to we were kicking it. We were, you know what I'm saying? We had like a little thing going on, stuff like that. So then, so then, it was like, all of a sudden, it was like, it's like basically one thing I have always said to a female who isn't my ex is I say ex, but she really it's just not, it's a lot of time built into my ex. And the reason why me and her still stay cool as we do is because she's really been like a down ass person. Even though we have been through our troubles and tribulations and ups and downs, we really stayed like tight like that, like just like that. And it was just like, if a woman came across in my eyes, it's just like, I be meeting females like you be meeting somebody in the club. Like when you get to meet, when you get to like get to know them, like the first day, it's all cool. You get to know them for like a month or something, it's all cool. But it's just like, I always fall into a female who is just like, oh, I'm not that type of female that'll go crazy, disappear, and just drop at the drop of a dime, and you won't hear from me no more. You know, I'll be real with you. I'll be upfront with you. I'll tell you what it is. Okay, so on that being said, what they say they don't do is something I really need to start paying attention to, because that's exactly what they're going to do, and that's exactly what happened. Me and her, we were kicking it. We were cool. We did a little something. You know what I'm saying. We did a little something. So then, and I could talk to her like she was like the homie. I could talk to her. We were just cool. So then all of a sudden, her phone got turned off. I'm calling the phone, bring, bring, like it's ringing. And look, wait, that's not true. I was calling the phone, and the phone was giving me this like beep, beep, beep sound. So I'm thinking she got the phone off the hook. I don't know why I was thinking that when I'm calling a cell phone, because you can't have a cell phone off the hook. I'm thinking like back in the 80s when I used to call on the phone. You know how I used to be calling on the phone, and then somebody leave the phone off the hook, and it'll be beep, beep, beep when you call. I'm thinking the same thing's happening with the cell phone. I bit my lip. So I'm thinking that's happening. I'm calling. I'm thinking like, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? She fell asleep. I'm not thinking nothing of it. Nothing of it. All of a sudden, I'm like, all right. So I call her daughter. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, your mom ain't answering the phone. Okay, so then her daughter at first doesn't answer. She really don't want to get into it. And I really wasn't trying to put her daughter into it. Like, her daughter was 14 years old. I wasn't trying to like put a kid in the mix of two grown people. But it's like at that point, I'm not that type of person anymore, because I used to just be like, go to this person, go to that person, just to try to get to the main person without thinking about any respect. But I guess since I got older, it's like a level of maturity that I went through that I'm just like, I'm not gonna go to this person unless I actually have to. I ain't gonna come to your place unless I actually have to. Like, if I don't hear from you. So then she told me her phone just got cut off. I'm thinking it's gonna get turned on at some point. It never got turned on. So then I'm communicating all this time through her daughter. Not like calling on the phone, because, you know what I'm saying, like texting, like, hey, can you have your mom call me? Hey, can you tell her to text me? Can you tell her to call me? Because I'm thinking like we just cool. Like every once in a while, I'll be like, hey, can you tell your mom to call me? Tell her I said, hey, what's good? Because I'm thinking she don't got a phone. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I'm not even seeing her like I'm not even seeing her like I used to. Like, we like drifted apart for some reason. And then the reason is because of my ex at the end, where I found out about is this, that she didn't want to be like, if I didn't like most women, like I'm telling you about, that came in my life, if I don't get rid of my ex, then they don't want nothing to do with me. And it was just like, hey, I fell in that category once again. So then So my allergies are bad out in Dallas. So I got allergies bad in Dallas. So then, what it was is just that she didn't want to be second, or that's what she called it. And I was like, I wasn't trying to treat you like you were second, anything like that. I just thought we were really cool. We were really like chill people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking like in a relationship, because honestly, it was like I was with my ex. She had some stuff going on in her life, and you know how you get a tail in somebody's face, you know, you a person outside looking in. You can tell that a relationship probably ain't the best thing for them nor you guys at the time, because they got some stuff they need to figure out. So it was more than just getting with a female and doing all that stuff, getting a relationship, because it was more that I saw that I need to figure out, and more that she definitely needed to figure out. And I was kind of, you know, I just had this type of feeling that she was the type of female that would just disappear. She told me she wasn't, but she turned out she was. So all of a sudden, like I said, I didn't think she had a phone. I didn't think she had like no communication, because she's like, I'm done with the phone. She's like one of those females like, I don't need no phone. I'm tired of all this other stuff. I'm tired of people calling my phone. Bam, I don't want no phone at all. Like, I got my what I need, my daughter and my son here, so I'm good. I don't need no communication with the outside world or whatever. So then I'm like only communicating through like her daughter. I'm only like, you know, talking through her daughter. Sometimes I call her job. I sometimes get a hold of her. You know what I'm saying? Like it just all like drifted apart. As like our friendship drifted apart. The way we used to kick it or talk or anything like that, it drifted apart. It was kind of like we just became strangers again. And it's just like with me, I have a problem with when the door is being closed. I like to like keep my foot in it, when really it's just like the other person already has the door closed. The only reason why it stays open is because I see it, it's with me. It's the same category falls in with my ex, falls in with exes in my past. I keep that door open, keep my foot in that door, when really the other person has already shut the door. And I just keep on holding my foot in it, when really I should just let my foot go and let that bitch close. But I just kept it alive. Like, I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? We just cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. When really I should have just, you know, let go. Like, I was texting, doing my normal thing. You know what I'm saying? If you one of my exes and you one of the females that have known me out there, y'all know how EJ Uno do it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do it. So then I was just keeping the hope alive, keeping all like that. Why? I don't know, because they already went on about their business. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, okay. So one day she was like, oh, can I come over and see you? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, like this. So then we, after all this time, mind you, calling her job, her daughter, you know, talking through that stuff, trying to say, hey, how's she doing? She cool? Tell her I said, what's up? She took the time to tell me, not only did she not have a phone, not only did she didn't want to communicate with the outside world, because she had what she needed, you know what I'm saying, what she needed. She told me all this stuff. So I'm not necessarily, I don't know if you want to call it, I was believing it, or I was just hearing it. And I was like, okay, all right, that's cool. That's what's up. So then I'm like, okay, I'm like getting frustrated every once in a while, saying, you know what, dude, I'm tired of calling your job, saying what's up to you. I'm tired of calling your daughter, saying what's up to you. I mean, your daughter 14, it just don't look right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, I'm tired of going through people just to get to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never did this. Like, I mean, I did some silly stuff in my life, but never ever do this. You know what I'm saying? I said, we cool. You know what I'm saying? If you need help trying to get a phone, I could be a friend and get you a phone, do some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She was like, no, I can't find the phone. I can't do all that. I can't find. She told me she couldn't find her phone. It was lost somewhere that she couldn't find nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I told her, I said I had a line that I'm not even using, that she can tag it to her line, her phone, and use it if she wanted to. Stuff like that. I'm just trying to be, hey, you know what I'm saying? Times are hard, you know what I'm saying? I got you. Don't worry, I got you. So then, how do we get to it? Okay, so she asked, hey, I'm gonna stop on by. I'm like, all right. So then she was like, look, in my apartment complex, you know what I'm saying, your car can get like towed or whatever. So she was like, look, I'm going to, when I pull up, I'm gonna call. I'm like, how's she gonna call? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but she must have a door in the car. So I came outside, she didn't have a door in the car. She's like, oh, just come on, get inside the car or whatever. She was like, can I give you a hug? And I was like, okay, but it's just like, it's something that just didn't seem right at that moment. You know how you just get that feeling like it's just, something just don't feel right. So then she said, the tow truck was out there. I had to rush down to my daughter's house to call you, to call you from my daughter's house. I said, you did all that just to knock on my door because you were afraid your car getting towed? And then she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, like this, you know what I'm saying? I told my daughter to call you because I was outside. So I raced all the way down there. I'm saying, you did all this? Like, dang, like, really? So then we talking, I'm telling her, she talking about like, we talking about blase type of stuff. So then we talking, she on one side, I'm on the other side. It's a console right in the middle, just like a, you know, normal layout of a car. All of a sudden, I start jumping into something real deep story or whatever. All of a sudden, I hear something going, boing. I'm like, she's like, is that you? And I'm just like, is my phone ringing? And then she, all of a sudden I hear it again. She's like, she opened up her console like she didn't know what was in there. Like she did one of like the surprise looks like, like she didn't know what was in the console. So the phone was just ringing. So I'm just like, I'm looking at it. She's slowly taking the phone out like this. Like, and the thing is I could see if it was somebody else's phone. I could see that. But it's the same phone that was hers that she always had. The phone that she said she lost. The phone she said she couldn't even find. The phone I said I was going to tag a line to that. Just let me know when you find it. So then she taking it out. This sparkly big old crystal ball case on it. so then she's like, ah. And one thing I don't get about women is, why is the only time that you guys get this like Maury Povich type of excitement when you guys are wrong? Like, it's like, it never fails. Like, it's like one of those things like when you catch a woman in a lie and they're just like, they catch you in a lie, and we supposed to be men, supposed to be sitting there, supposed to be taking the shit. Just be like, yeah, I know I got caught. No, but women, you guys get this like crazy, like I don't know what jumps in you. The whole spirit jumps in you. You guys get this whole thing like, I gotta go. I'm so tired of this. Like you guys start saying things that are just like you guys just got possessed or something like that. Like you guys just got crazy all of a sudden, because it's just, when women are pushed up against the wall, backed up against the wall in the corner, you guys say the most craziest thing. If it ain't saying the most craziest thing, you guys got to get away. Unfortunately, this thing, I was in her car, just sitting in her car. I guarantee you, if she was in my car, she would have jumped out that door so fast, like she'd been robbed or something like that. I mean, or just if she was in my house, she would have slammed that door, ran out the house. That's what women do. I'm not lying. If you a dude out there, comment below if I'm wrong. When a woman is caught in a lie, you guys act so ridiculously crazy that it makes no sense. Just sit there, take the hits. You know what I'm saying? Not literally take the hits. I mean, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Take the blame. You're caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're caught. Like, just sit there and explain like you want every man to do. Explain. You know what I'm saying? Explain why you lie. Why lie? You know what I'm saying? Why? It's just like, but no, she want to get crazy. I gotta get home. I gotta get home. The phone was ringing. The dude's calling on the phone. It's like, I'm sitting there like, come on, we cool. You could have just told me this. Like, you could have even gave me your phone number. Like, I don't want it now, but you could have just gave it to me because it was just, I thought we were cool. Like, if I thought that was the deal with us, like, you could have just told me, like, hey, I got a phone. You know, I don't want nobody else to have it. Stuff like that. I mean, making me look ridiculously, like calling her job, calling her daughter. I'm looking like a damn stalker. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody else that on the other side of the phone is like, man, this nigga is crazy. And I bet she just eating it up. I bet like the whole thing, she was just eating it up. Like, yeah, this nigga calling me. He wants me. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, tell him I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? Let him beg for it. You know what I'm saying? I can just imagine the laughters I was getting and all this stuff. But I was just like, dude, you know what I'm saying? When you meet somebody who you think is real cool, you just be like, dude, like, what happened to the coolness? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm like, seriously, I'm a people person when I'm out and about, but low key, I'm just like, I'm a homebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep to myself, but you know what I'm saying? If I'm out about, I'll be chit-chatting with you. I hold conversation. I'm cool, laid back, talk to, but it's very few people I talk to. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people I talk to. So then I was like, okay, so I'm just like, well, dude, I thought we were cool than that. Then she started breaking out the thing about the eggs. And I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. But I mean, that don't have nothing to do with like your phone. You know what I'm saying? A nigga calling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying? But it was so crazy. It was just like the level of thinking that I was going through. I was just like, dude, really? Like, you could have just been real about it. Like, you didn't even have to lie like that. You didn't. Like, you really didn't have to even lie like that. I mean, we were cool. We were cool about that. So then, I mean, we still stay cool, but you know what I'm saying? The thing is, I'm hitting to the point, I'm 37, I'm hitting to the point where I keep the door open and I keep the hope alive with so many people without my foot being in the doorway. And if you're a person who keeps their foot in the doorway and don't know how to close that door, like me, you know what I'm saying? Just take one day at a time and start easing that foot out, because that's really going to show whether it's just you keeping the hope alive or if it's both of you guys keep the hope alive. Because it's either going to show you both got a foot in the door or you just got your foot in the door. But trust me, ease that foot back. Let that door close just a little bit. And then if it pops back open without your foot being the main one opening it, and it's the person on the other side, then that means that it's something there. But if it's just your foot in the middle, in the doorway, and you're the only one keeping that door keeping that door open, and keeping that hope alive, then that's a done deal right there. Because I believe, you know, a lot of us don't know how to close the door, but if you take your foot from the door and let it close, you know what I'm saying? See if it comes back open with two people, not just your foot opening the door. So that's the story about why lie. Okay, and then real quick, I just want to like say right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm black, but I just want to know, okay, why do when black people work together and a black person has a higher standard, like he's a manager, or he's a store manager, or something like that, and you got black people who work with you, why do black people, when they get such an authority and they get up there, and I'm not saying this for all black people, I'm just saying this for 90% of black people, why do they get so like up there that they think that they are just the shit, that they think they can talk down on the black people? Like, us as black people are worse on each other than we are with other colors, like Chinese, white, anything like that. Like, we're harder on our own color. We'd rather get rid of our own color than stand together with our color and build, because it's just so crazy. Because like, I'm not gonna let it all out because it's going on in my life right now, but it's just like, why as black people I always wonder, why are we so hard on each other when we work with each other instead of building each other up and being positive with each other? As soon as it's a manager, a store manager who is like a black person, he gonna tear every black person down in that store just because it's just power. And it's like, we sit up there and be like, man, I can't stand this white person, I can't stand this Mexican person. But it's just like, if they were in charge, Mexicans ain't ever gonna tear down another Mexican, and then they ain't gonna tear down nobody going through the line. Cause trust me, I worked with all types of colors. White, I had a white manager, Mexican manager. I had Chinese people who were in the lead, you know, who were leaders of like a department that I was in. But it's just always black people who get that high up that they just want to feel like, man, it's like they get the job just to be like, my main focus is to tear down every black person beneath me. And it's just like, I'll be so scared. I get so scared of ever having authority. Well, I don't get scared because I know I wouldn't be that way. Like, I'm too much of I don't give a fuck type of attitude. Like, I mean, I'll be wanting to clock in there and get my ass home. You know what I'm saying? But it's some black people who just like, that I know right now, and a lot of people who can relate to me understand that. Like, I get a lot of people being like, man, you know what I'm saying? I need a white manager. I need a different color manager, not a black manager, because they're just the worst one. Like, we tear each other down. I don't know why. I don't. But I just wanted to comment and see if wherever you at, do you occur the same type of stuff that I go through? So yeah, I just wanted to put that right out there. But I'm about to end this storytelling. I appreciate y'all for tuning in for Why Lie. Got my little Savage chain necklace right here. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it savage, building that Savage team up right there. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it alive. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to hit that bell, hit that notification, subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate all y'all for the support, for the love. We doing this together. We building up together. You know what I'm saying? And when I do my giveaways, y'all, please, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do that for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do, I want to do my giveaway. I've been waiting to do a giveaway, but it's just like, I mean, I did it for like one person tunes in, so I'll be like, okay, give it to them. But you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it like happen. Like, I want a lot of people to be like, man, where'd I give away? Where'd I give away? Because I'm really doing it. A lot of people think I'm doing it for fake, but I'm really not. I'm really doing it out of my own love and everything. Because I'm loving the subscribers. I'm loving the positive impact of how it's going about. So, you know what I'm saying? So next time I do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold me down on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing it because you might be the person that I'm giving something to. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is EJ Uno. I'm out. Keep that Savage team alive. Peace. Love y'all.